Becoming a foster carer is one of the most rewarding journeys that you will ever take, but it's important to know that you do not take this journey alone. At Brent, we believe in supporting you not just at the start, but at every stage of your journey. We've built a wraparound support network tailored to your needs, including a dedicated supervising social worker, 24/7 emergency telephone support, comprehensive pre-approval and ongoing training, peer support groups and network events, financial allowances and practical help, respite care when you need a break, access to education, health and mental well-being specialists, monthly newsletters and service updates, regular review meetings to support you. We know fostering can bring both joy and challenges, and that's why we check in with you on a regular basis, not just when there's a problem. Whether you need advice on behavior, school transitions, or just a listening ear, we're here. Support isn't just about an afterthought for us, but it's the foundation in everything that we do. Hi, Almith. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm good. It's good to see you. And thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to talk a little bit about support and the support that you've been receiving from us, from Brent. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay. So, Almith, when you think about your fostering journey, when can you identify when you've received help from us? Or when do you think that there was a time that you actually received support from us?
I can go back to when I just started fostering in 2021, and I got my second placement during Christmas, and it was a baby, coming up to 3 years old, and he caught COVID.
What?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
How did you handle that?
Well, I believe I handled it well. Well, I called 111, who was very responsive, and we got some nebulizer in for the child. But then when I ring the out of hours, Brent was on it. They actually, my phone was literally ringing. Everyone was calling me and asking me how was the child doing. Not only the child, for me and my son. And I just the support what I got, even though they couldn't come run an L, but just the verbally and on the phone and asking caring question. I believe that was the support that I need at that time. What we were going through in 2021.
Yeah, that's good. I remember that time was very scary for a lot of people, and sometimes you just need, someone at the end of that call to just make sure that you're okay. And even though we couldn't see each other physically at that time, you knew that there was someone that was available for you. That's good. That's good. And when you think about our relationship, I know we've been working together for the past, I would say about 4 years. What would you say about that relationship? Do you feel that it's been helpful to you in any way? And if so, in what ways do you think it's been?
Oh, Patient, you've been a great help to me. I can't, I don't know, I haven't got words that you're always on the next end of the line. Even if I phone and you don't pick up, or even if you're on holiday, Patient, I can say that the message will go to an auto, but you will respond to me. And I commend you for that. Your communication skills is tops. I have no problem with that.
Good.
And I know that I can always depend on you. Through phone call, through emails, anything I can depend on you. You're always there.
It's very, very humbling to hear. And it's a pleasure on my side to work with you as well. You're always available when we call. It's not just, one-ended. You've always been available when we've needed you to. So I really appreciate you as well. And in terms of your training, I know that Brent offers a variety of training. What do you think has been a training that stood out for you, that's really helped you?
Oh, the skills of fostering.
Oh.
Yes. that training had made me who I am today. It gave me everything I needed to know about fostering a child, the support for the child well-being, everything. I think that every foster carer should do that on their, start before they become foster carer. Skill to fostering.
It's really important, isn't it? Because I suppose the skills to foster training happens right at the beginning, before you even are approved as a carer. So I think it helps you, even informs your interviews as part of the assessment process, but also it prepares you.
It does
for what's to come. Okay, that's really, really good. I'm glad you find the training helpful. It's a bit time consuming, but it's worth it, you would say.
I think it's got everything in there.
Yeah.
Everything, little of everything, like all the training that I've done over the years, I can relate back to skills to fostering. So it's good.
That's really, really good. So Almith, I know that you also have a lot of peer support, a lot of other foster carers that are supporting you. And I know that we have support groups where you and the other carers meet on a monthly basis. Can you talk to me a little bit about how that's been helpful to you?
It's very helpful. I look forward to our support groups every month, because it's always something to learn, something new. What's going on? Maybe I don't know what is going on somewhere else in the fostering community, and that 1 or 2 hours always, interesting, and the other carers always willing to share what they know. And we also have like a WhatsApp group as well, where we share information regarding fostering. Any sort of outside training. So it's very supportive, and even I've been asked out for coffee and that. So we've been out with other foster carers
that's
to have
really
coffee
good.
with and then meet up shopping center with the baby to have a little stroll. So
wow, it sounds like you even build relationships from that experience as well. That's really, really good. And I'm sure there's a mixture of different foster carers who are in their different stages, some who are more experienced, some who are starting out. So you do get to share all of that knowledge and those ideas. And, from what you've said about meeting other carers from outside, did you ever, have that opportunity of maybe calling a carer to speak to them about something that's happening for you and to get that support outside of the support groups?
Of course, they're always supportive. So I can call up and if I like maybe 4 carers, I can call up and get support from them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mental, physical, I can help.
Yeah. Even if you want to vent sometimes.
Yes. So mentally.
That's good. That's good. And I'm going to ask you a little bit now about practical support that the local authority offers you. So in terms of things like when you need a break, because we know when fostering, there'll be times where you do need that break. What normally happens in those situations? How have you been assisted in that regard?
I've been assisted with respite from my my supervising social worker. Always, if I come and say, oh, can I get respite? Even to go on a 3 weeks holiday, I don't have to do it myself, because for me, I thought, oh, you have to do it, find yourself. But now my supervising social worker helped to find me respite, which is good.
That's really good. That's really good. And how have you found the support in terms of the financial aspect? Because I know a lot of people may have questions around that. So with you, have you found that helpful? What has been your experience
for financials?
Yes.
Yes, I'm it's very helpful, Brent. A few weeks ago, I had a new baby, and we went into difficulties, and Brent stepped in and helped me financially, which I didn't expect, or I thought I would have to pay it back, but I was told that there's no need to do so. So I will say definitely financially Brent help. And when I just started as a foster carer, I get my own card, with credit card to buy equipment for the babies. just need to produce my receipt. So I that, which was very helpful.
Okay,
Yes.
that's really, really good.
Yes.
And is there any other support that you get in terms of events? So we spoke a little bit earlier about that peer support and building relationships with other carers. Have there been opportunities for you to, or that Brent has created for you to meet up with other carers, events, maybe over the summer?
Yeah. That's always the summer trip
Okay.
that Brent provide every year. Christmas parties, that's one of them that I think one. And coffee mornings and the walks we had in last summer, and so there are always events for us to meet up.
So, Almith, when you think about everything that you've said so far, the journey that you have taken, what would you say is the support that makes you feel most valued?
The mental support that I got, especially when I had a placement and some family member passed away, who was supposed to adopt a little girl, and Brent and you patient, as come to me on many occasions asking, do you want help? Because I formed a relationship with that person, and then one morning I get up and they were gone. And the support that you guys gave me, you come around, got phone calls to say, is there anything I can do? Do you want to talk to anyone? Does just your son want to talk to anyone? Because you form a bond with that family. And so I think that was key. Even though I didn't take the support, it was offered to me.
Yeah.
And I think that was priceless for me.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I think it really highlights, the journey has its positives. Sometimes there's some ups and downs that you go through, and you do need that person that's consistently there to check in with you. Thank you for sharing that, Almith. And, there are quite a few people out there that may be thinking, maybe worried that they might not get that support, or maybe other people have shared those experiences with them from other places. What would you say to them, in terms of the support that you've received? For those that are a little bit worried, will I be able to get the support I need? Will that support be enough? What would you say?
No, there will always be support. You've got your child social worker, you got your supervising social worker. If they're not there, if they're on holiday, other social worker will step in.
Yeah.
Right up to the top, to Kelly, they're there. Diana is there. T is there. I pick up the phone and I could, ask T any question I want. I believe that if he doesn't have the answer, he will direct me to someone else. So there will always be support, even from the training team. Not very supportive, I would say. And so I don't think anyone would have problem with getting any support.
Okay.
They need. You've got your own, delegated social worker, child social worker and supervising social worker, but they're not available. Yes.
So it sounds to me that you do have almost like a team around you of different people. You mentioned some names, different people who play different roles.
Yes.
So that feels quite supportive to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm confident that anyone will get help if they need it.
Okay. So lastly, Almith, when you started out on this journey, I'm sure you also didn't know much, when you think back to that point, what do you wish you had known about the support services that you know now?
I didn't know that, I didn't know that I would get such full-on support, because I got support, and which I believe is immense support, really. And I didn't know that. So before I stopped fostering in 2021.
Yeah.
Wanted to do it before then, but I didn't understand what I was getting into. If I knew then, I would have been a foster carer.
Even earlier. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So it sounds like you've had quite a positive experience. with the support that you have received. And thank you so much, Almith, for sharing that with us. As I said, it's not a one-way street for us. You have also contributed immensely, not only to us as professionals, but to the children that you care for. And we're very, very grateful for your service and very, very grateful for our relationship as well. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you're thinking about fostering, remember, you're not doing this alone. At Brent, we don't just approve foster carers, but we support them, we champion them, and we walk right beside them through every challenge and every joy.